喜びと悲しみは共にあるのだ。この選択に。
そうだ。僕お兄ちゃんになるんだった。
なりたかった。
なりたかったな。
Arthur Leywin. Okay, one of the things I have to mention as I started this video or whatever, I don't even know. Here's the thing. I mentioned last week, I have a great familiarity with the source material for the beginning after the end. This was episode number 2. I think it was very tastefully done. One of the things I want to talk about, though, is the art style. All online and even in my comment section a little bit, I've seen a lot of just hatred towards the art style. And I said this last week, but I'll say it again. As somebody who I watch a lot of budget tier anime, like, it's totally fine. Some of my favorite anime of all time, Spirit Chronicles, Arifureta, Knights and Magic, In Another World, my smartphone. Like, these are some of my favorite, like, at the end of the day, when it comes to rewatching an anime, I'm going to rewatch Knights and Magic for the 12th time before I go watch Attack on Titan or before I watch another episode of Demon Slayer. Like, although those are awesome shows, like incredible masterpieces, they're just not rewatchable to me. Like, before I go, you know, I'm going to go watch the Majin Buu arc of Dragon Ball Z. No, I'm going to go watch my doo-doo ass isekai before I watch any of that. Again, it's 12 to 24 episodes of amazingness. Recently, I was like, you know what? What do I watch? What do I watch? You know, and this is not a good example, but recently I was like, you know what? I'm going to go watch all of 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿 again just because I can. You know, and so I just want to say this, like, don't let others dictate your enjoyment of a show. I think beginning after end looks awesome. I think it looks totally fine. It's totally serviceable. I don't think it's the best looking anime in the world, but one of my other favorite animes of all time was I was about to say Redo Healer. One of my other favorite animes of all time was Reborn. Like, what was it? A Realist Hero is Reborn in Another Kingdom or something. Realist Hero anime. And that one's like a slideshow, but it's awesome. It is God tier to me. I think it's so good. So don't let anybody ruin your enjoyment of the show, especially if you're a new fan, if you're somebody coming in for the first time and you're genuinely enjoying it. Don't let anybody say, you know, anything else, because I think it's perfectly serviceable and I think it's fine. And I think the story is what is awesome. Okay, now with episode number 2, I think they nailed it here. It is very much following along with the web novel. It's being adapted pretty one for one. Of course, they're cutting little things, little corners here and that, but you know, for the most part, it's being adapted one for one. And one of the scenes that either I don't remember, because it's been a while since I've read this, it's either I don't remember, or it's, you know, anime original, was all about Arthur, you know, in his past life when he was just a dictator king, killing families, killing kids, killing babies and stuff. And they had a scene here where he killed a man's wife and son or daughter, one of the two, but he kills the wife and kills the kid in cold blood. And he could have had somebody do it, but he did it himself. And I was like, God damn. I think it was Arthur Gray at that point. But I was like, God damn, dude. And it is a good depiction to show contrast of who he was. Unemotional, cold-blooded killer. And there was emotions there. Like, there are things that occur that led him up to become the king that he was. But it shows a good contrast of him, you know, cold-blooded killer, not understanding emotions, not understanding love, not getting love, to the contrast of now, where at the end of the episode, right, he sees his mom and he feels a lot of affection. He feels a lot of love, and he is seriously getting teared up at the fact that it's like, okay, I put myself in this predicament. I saved my mom, you know, pat myself on the back. I'm falling to my potential death here. And I'm thinking about my future baby sister, my future baby brother. And he's like, I would have been a fantastic older brother. It's something I've never experienced before. And he's thinking, and he cries in that moment. It's like such an emotional moment for him because it shows something waking up inside of him, which is the humanality of the character. And I love that so much. Then if you skip forward to the end of the episode, it has him, you know, not dying, which is, you know, obviously, but has him not dying, and he encounters this, like, bestial dragon, like this, like, it looks like from the depths of hell dragon. And what's gonna happen now with this dragon? They're gonna eat him. What's gonna happen, with the dragon? Again, this is me pretending like I don't know what's gonna happen, but is he gonna get eaten? Is he gonna die? Is he going to face the fiercest foe of his life? Find out on next episode of Dragon Ball Z. But I really liked how they ended the episode. I thought it was a good cliffhanger, and it leads up to a lot of questions that you and I could potentially have. And then all about before it too, I like how he was able to get in between his parents and introduce like, hey, they were trying to send him away to go get, trained and get a better teacher because he's like, he's 4 and he has crazy powers. And he told his parents like, why do I need to go? Like, you guys can come. And I love how, they're like, yeah, we can go do that. Mom getting pregnant, that was really cool and special. And then him getting close to the ninja girl, the shinobi girl within the party. I forget what her name is, but he gets close to the shinobi girl. And I like how they bonded in that moment. I thought that was really cool for him to actually bond with somebody outside of his parents. I thought that was really cool as well, too. She kind of took him under her wing. And, will she be a potential like love interest for it? I know he's only 4 and she's much older. She's probably in the ballpark of 14 to 20, somewhere around there. But hey, as he grows up, as he ages up and gets a bit older, like it's not out of the realm of possibilities for him to establish a relationship very, very early on. So I like that as well too. So overall, if you don't hear my tone, I'm loving the show. Like, I will dock it a couple of points for... I guess you have to. I would kind of say this was like a 10 out of 10 episode, but I guess you kind of have to dock it a couple of points for being realistic, right? Like, again, it's not the best animation in the world. It's not going to go be on par with Solo Leveling last season or Demon Slayer. I really don't think there's any other shows this season that's like a big showstopper. Let me look at what else is this season, at least from what I'm watching. Apothecary Diaries is always gorgeous, gorgeous animation. To Be Hero, the animation in To Be Hero is pretty good, but it also has 3D animation. Is ugly. My Hero Vigilantes, I watched that the other day. It's fine. My Hero's Vigilantes is fine. The animation's also fine. I know people are probably gonna say blasphemous, but in Vigilantes, I don't like the comic book effects that it kind of has everywhere. Yeah, I don't think, my friends, that there is another show this season that's like a literal showstopper that I'm like, oh my god, like this is like wow, like this is so beautiful or whatever. I don't think there's another show like that this season outside of Apothecary Diaries. So yeah, like I don't know. I'll dock it a couple of points just because I know people's opinion on it. And it isn't like beautiful. So I'll say this is an 8 out of 10. I think they're operating at 8 out of 10 so far, which is really, really good. Anyway, I'll leave you guys in those thoughts. I know it's kind of all over the place. I always appreciate you guys sticking with me. For those of you who stuck with me to the end, let me know what you guys thought about the second episode of Beginning After the End. And my friends, I'll see you guys next week for episode number 3. Peace out.